Hello everyone, this is Jake, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some more gameplay from the Monster Hunter World Beta. Sorry. Anyways, let's talk about this gameplay. In this gameplay, I was using Insect Glaive. So there's a lot of different weapons in Monster Hunter universe. I think there's a total of 14 different weapons that you can choose from. With the 3 different range weapon and rest of it is a melee weapon. So there's a lot of different choices. You can change it freely anytime. You can craft any weapons, and they removed the gunner specific armors for each armor set. So you don't really have to farm 2 different sets for certain same armors from the monster, so which is pretty cool. But let's not get into that much yet because we don't know much about it until the game actually comes out. So I'm quite excited what the game bring us in the future, and I can't wait to see more of it. But anyways, this map, I think this map is more traditional Monster Hunter map. I mean, there's some different levels and layers of the map, and but there's not too much of bumpy places. It's quite open in most of the parts, and it's quite flat. Like I said, there's different levels and layers of the map, but overall it's pretty flat. So it's not like the first map, which is kind of jungle, and there's a tight spaces, and there's a lot of ways to just swing around with the binds and stuff, just like the ropes, and feel like a Tarzan or something. But in this one, I feel like this is more traditional Monster Hunter map, and I enjoy this overall quite a bit more. Not to say I don't like the first map, but after playing first map for quite a while, it's sometimes it gets really hectic and it's really hard to fight the monsters, and that will eventually come down to easier path after we spend a lot of time playing this game. But as a first impression, it was pretty hard to get used to, honestly. But it was fun. I'm not gonna say it was not fun. It was actually really fun. And this map I see myself playing more because I really like fighting Barot. It's one of the most basic monsters, so it's pretty easy monster to fight, and it really shows. It really helps to learn the game when you first time play it. And actually, one of the first gameplay I ever posted on my channel for the Monster Hunter back in 3 Ultimate was actually Barret Hunt with the Switch axe. So I'm actually going to be recording another gameplay before the beta ends today with the Switch axe. I've been practicing in the training room to show you guys some better gameplay of it, because I've never really been a Switch axe user. I did use it quite a bit in 4 Ultimate, but I usually been I picked other weapons over Switch axe. But Switch axe seems to be really nice in this game as well. But let's talk about the Insect Glaive I'm using in the video. So Insect Glaive is pretty much the same as it has been in the past game. You throw the bugs, you get the buff, then you get certain ability, then you start to doing some massive damage on the monster with some crazy combo attack. I feel like it might be the bug specific, but I think this bug especially is quite fast. I remember in past Monster Hunter some of the bugs was really slow. So I'm not sure this is the kind of speed type bug. I actually didn't really read the description of it. Might say it is. I'm gonna check it out after I record this video. But it was really nice to see the bug itself. Actually, the speed seems like a bit more advanced so far, for at least for this weapon. So I didn't have too much trouble getting the buffs for Barret, at least, as was Anjanut. So we'll see. And the mounting system, I realized that you just don't have to keep smashing triangle to attack. You can actually move around and still actually do damage and stuff. You will see a bit more in this gameplay how I actually do damage during the mounting with some moving around, and it's actually quite sweet. And I gotta say, this weapon has a bit more range than I remember, and it was bouncing up in the monsters quite a lot because I was keep hitting the head instead of other parts of it, so it was really cool. And the control, I kind of locked it down to like a more classical version. I was able to change some of the stuffs, and all tips for Insect Glaive is always good to go around and catch the buff from the other monsters, because sometimes it might be hard to get it from the boss, or all 3 buffs. So it helps to get it from the other monsters, because once you activate the triple buff, no matter how many buffs you have it before, it will extend to the duration of the triple buff. So let's say if you get the red and orange like too early, and disappear. Then you go to the boss and get the white buff, get the triple buff activated, then you'll be doing a lot more damage. But anyways, I gotta say this map is, once again, is pretty nice. I really like this map. I've never been a huge fan of the desert map. I don't know, it might be the case that you don't have to use the cold drinks anymore. I actually noticed that, now I noticed it. Maybe a reason I like it so much is you don't forced to use cold drinks anymore in this map, at least. And I would still like to see cold drinks and hot drinks get used in the game, but we haven't seen tundra maps, and I hope there is a tundra map to utilize the hot drink. I mean, they didn't have it in this demo, and I don't think I ever seen anyone use it in the other demos either. So there is a volcano maps. This been shown in the recent trailer at the Game Award, was it, or the PSX? But anyway, there's a recent gameplay where that shows maybe lava, like a volcano map is coming. So it would be nice to see like the hot drinks and cold drinks actually makes a comeback and actually gets used for it, because it's a traditional monster and item with some effects that is welcoming to come back for just the mechanic purpose. And when you fight the Elder Dragon and stuff in certain lava stages, you have to use those to get used to it. And there's a lot of different use monsters for the monster and is coming out, where new monsters coming to the patch and stuff. And it's kind of hard to say because there has been some updated subspecies came out in the past Monster Hunter games. So they are technically counted as a new monster, but they're also been locked away in data mine. So I'm not sure how the Monster Hunter world is going to take it. Like maybe when they say new monster, they actually mean brand new monster. And this part was actually pretty cool because I tried with a lot of different weapons trying to jump off that ledge, and it was pretty much impossible to pull it off. And with that section with the glaive, I wasn't sure if I could just jump it off, and I was able to air dash through it and didn't have to climb over it. So it was pretty cool. And that's actually one thing I like about this glaive is like they gave me so much more mobility during the mid-air and stuff, and I can see it being really fun to use, as well as quite useful to move to one place to another and stuff. So I just want to get used to with this weapon more again. Like it was one of my favorite weapons that we first showed in Monster Hunter 4 along with the charge plate, but it was pretty much harder to use compared to charge plate. So a lot of people picked it up on the glaive as their go-to weapon in Monster Hunter 4 and as the full ultimate, and it was pretty OP. I'm not gonna say, you had the earplug, you had like a lot of like stuff when you get the triple buff, and it was pretty cool. And a lot of people say that they have trouble with the monster, like the running away, then trying to save your paralyzed like knives like this and shoot it from the distance when it's about to run away. Then you can kind of hold him down like this, which is, there's a lot of ways to hold down the monsters. There's some traps in the map, you can poison them, you can paralyze them, and it's really cool. And there's a binds to hold it down. There's just so much things on it, and this is the part where I mounted and actually started doing some damage by moving around and stuff, and I was like, this is really cool. But anyways, the gameplay is pretty much coming to the end, and there's just so much thing I want to talk about for next month and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, because like I said, I've been really enjoying this beta, and I can't wait for the full game. It was quite different experience just actually playing for myself, the oldest different weapons and changes, and I gotta say it was a fantastic. But anyway, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay video, and I'm going to be definitely bringing more gameplay video for you guys next month and when the game comes out as well. And hope for a bit different gameplay quality change. I try to make a commentary so quality became less, and I will try to make it fair for you guys to bring up the quality and get the commentary on as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time with more video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.